Okay, hello everyone. My name is Muhammad Shakawi, and now allow me to introduce about Microsoft. The Microsoft world of today is a technological powerhouse that has transformed both our personal and professional life. Since its founding in 1975, Microsoft has continuously led the way in innovation, developing technology, software, and services that connect billions of people globally. Microsoft has had a significant impact on the digital environment, with products like Microsoft Office, a vital suite of productivity tools, and the widely used Windows operating system, which is now a standard in homes and workplaces all over the world. In addition to software, Microsoft has advanced cloud computing significantly with Azure, providing enterprise with safe and scalable solutions. This cooperation has proven its dedication to pushing technical borders with its effort into artificial intelligence meets reality with HoloLens and the gaming sector through Xbox. In the quickly changing digital world, Microsoft remains at the forefront of innovation and leadership, putting a strong emphasis on accessibility, sustainability, and enabling every individual, the organization on the planet to accomplish more. That's all from me about introduction for Microsoft.
Hello, my name is Shafika Roja. In my understanding and knowledge about Microsoft is Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1975. Began by developing basic interpreters for the LT 8800, the company revolutionized personal computing with the launch of MS-DOS in 1981, which became the foundation for its later successors. Microsoft Windows operating system, starting with Windows 1.0 in 1985 and achieving major breakthroughs with Windows 3.0 and 3.1 in the early 1990s, dominated the PC market. Windows 95, released in 1995, introduced features like the Start menu, further cementing its positions. The 2000s saw Microsoft expanding into gaming with the Xbox and facing antitrust challenges. Under CEO Satya Nadella, who took over in 2014, Microsoft refocused on cloud computing with Azure and integrated AI and machine learning into its services. Significant acquisitions such as LinkedIn in 2016 and GitHub in 2018 expanded its reach. Products like Office 365 and Microsoft Teams became crucial tools for businesses, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. Today, Microsoft's strategic pivots and innovations continue to shape its role as a leader in the technology industry. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Junaida. What I can say about Microsoft is it is quite popular among the students. Microsoft really impact on education. For example, Microsoft provide a variety of educational tools and resources that enhance learning experience. Microsoft offered tools like OneNote, which is great for taking and organizing notes, and Teams for education, which facilitated communication and collaboration between students and teachers. They also have Minecraft Education Edition, which use the popular game to teach subjects like maths, history, and computer programming in engaging way. That's impressive.
Hi, my name is Azwan. From what I know about Microsoft, it is an essential component of PCs for performing various tasks, both of work and learning. Microsoft is also a vital tool as it facilitates various activities such as writing, data analysis, document storage, email reception, presentations, and so on. Microsoft comes in various types such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and many more. That's all from me.
Hi, my name is Brendan. From what I know about Microsoft is Microsoft was founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen in 1975. Microsoft is also the largest vendor of computer software in the world. It is also a leading provider of computing services, video games, computer and gaming hardware, and also other online services. I often use Microsoft apps such as Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook.com, Bing, Windows, or the Microsoft Store. Besides, Microsoft started its hardware division in 1982 to develop a mouse to use with Microsoft Word. In 1995, it introduced its own keyboard with specific ways for controlling Windows 95. In 2001, it launched the Xbox gaming console system as a direct computing to establish gaming competitors such as Sony's and Nintendo. Since then, Microsoft has released several other iterations of Xbox. That's all for me.
Hi, my name is Wei. From my point of view, Microsoft has become a family part of our lives, especially considering its dominant presence in the PC's operating system market for over 2 decades. Nowadays, nearly everyone, particularly students, market of over two market of the student is chance is running Windows, the operating system that Microsoft has been offering since 1985. In 1975, Microsoft Corporation, founded by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, on April 4, has grown to be one of the most influential technology companies in the world. Initially focused on developing and selling basic interpreters for the Alta 8800. Microsoft soon expanded its versions and scope. The introduction of the MS-DOS operating system in 1981 marked the beginning of Microsoft's dominance in the PC market.
Hi, my name is Ivy. So, from my perspective about Microsoft is it a multinational technology corporation that develops, manufactures, licenses, supports, and sells computer software, consumer electronics, personal computers, and related services. And it was established in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen. Microsoft has since diversified into hardware, services, and other areas of technology, becoming one of the most influential companies in the industry. Microsoft is best known for its Windows operating system, Microsoft Office, and Azure cloud computing platform. The company has had a significant impact on the technology industry and is one of the largest corporations in the world by market capitalization.
Okay, based on the many truths you have all shared, we can see that Microsoft, which was founded in 1975 by Bill Gates and Paul Allen, has progressed from developing basic interpreters for the Altair 8800 to being a significant player in personal computing and other industries. The company fundamentally altered of and Windows, especially with important versions like Windows 3.0, Windows 3.1, and Windows 95. Microsoft keeps us its innovative streak under CEO Satya Nadella, venturing into the gaming industry with the Xbox and resolving serious antitrust difficult, all the while putting a big emphasis on cloud computing, artificial intelligence, and astute acquisitions like GitHub and LinkedIn. The importance of Microsoft Teams and Office 365 for remote work and company continuity, which highlighted by COVID-19. That's all. Okay, next I am going to discuss Microsoft introduction strategy, which has been an important factor in bringing the business to the front of the technological sectors. Microsoft carefully developed a combination of innovation strategic relationship and continued focus on consumer demand when entering new market and launching new product. Microsoft makes sure that every new product launch is not only desired but also easily integrated into its consumer daily life by using its extensive ecosystem. Their product introduction including as the groundbreaking Windows operating system and the game-changing Microsoft Office suite, which both transform productivity and set standard in the market, and prime example of this strategy. Moreover, Microsoft's commitment to adaptability and forward thinking has allowed it to stay ahead in a rapidly evolving market. The company continues and evolves its introduction strategy to include cutting-edge technology like cloud computing with Azure and artificial intelligence, ensuring relevance and leadership in this field. Strategic acquisitions such as Linkit and GitHub further expand its influence and capabilities. Microsoft not only meets but anticipates the needs of its diverse user base, securing its position as a global niche leader. Vika, do you want to add more about Microsoft's strategy?
Yes, thanks, Sakawi. Now, I would like to discuss about Microsoft's strategy in good economic times, which was investment in innovations. During periods of economic prosperity, Microsoft prioritized substantial investment in innovation to maintain its competitive edge. The company allocates significant funds to research and development, focusing on emerging technologies such as artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and augmented reality. By fostering a culture of continuous innovations, Microsoft aims to develop cutting edge products and services that meet evolving customer needs and set new industry standards. This proactive approach not only drives technological advancements but also enhances Microsoft's ability to adapt to future market trends and challenges, ensuring sustained growth and leadership in the tech industry. How about you, Junaida? Do you have any points about Microsoft's strategy during the poor economic times?
Yes, Shafika. During economic downturns, Microsoft employs several key strategies to maintain stability and growth. Firstly, they focus heavily on their cloud service, particularly Azure, which offers scalable and cost-effective solution for businesses. This helps companies reduce IT costs by moving to the cloud, which is especially appealing when budgets are tight. Secondly, Microsoft continues to innovate and invest in future technologies, ensuring they stay ahead in the market. This includes advancement in AI, machine learning, and other cutting edge technologies. Additionally, Microsoft support their customer and partners through flexible payment option and financial programs. They provide resources and tools to help business optimize their operation and improve efficiently. Another important aspect is their diversification across different sectors, from gaming with Xbox to professional networking with LinkedIn, which helps them stay resilient even when one area of the market is struggling. Finally, Microsoft also emphasized corporate social responsibility, investing in community support and education incentive, which helps maintain a positive brand image during tough times. These strategies collectively helps Microsoft navigate economic challenges effectively. How about Azwan?
Okay, thank you, Junaida. For my part, I will discuss the cons of IMPC campaign by Microsoft. The main issue with the campaign was that it was seen as a reactive move. Basically, it was launched in response to Apple's Get a Mac campaign. So instead of setting the narrative, Microsoft was playing catch up. It's a big problem because when a company is reactive, it suggests that the competitor has already taken the lead in shaping public perception. In this case, Apple had already established a strong narrative that makes a cool and creative, while PCs are dull and corporate. By responding, Microsoft essentially acknowledged that Apple's portrayal had an impact. IMPC campaign was trying to change that perception, but because it was a response, it came off as defensive. Microsoft seemed like they were just trying to defend themselves against Apple's successful campaign rather than introducing a fresh, compelling message of their own. This affects the perception of innovation. Then is another critical point. The campaign the campaign's focus was on countering Apple's claims rather than showcasing something new or innovative about PCs. Instead of leading with new ideas or highlighting unique strength, Microsoft was stuck saying, we are good too, which is not very compelling. So, Brandon, can you tell me about the pros of this campaign?
Thank you, Azwan. So I will discuss one of the pros of the Microsoft I'm a PC campaign, which was building brand positioning and identity. This campaign actually benefited Microsoft in rebuilding its brand positioning and identity. This campaign actually benefited Microsoft as in the market by engaging negative perceptions created by their competitors. Microsoft positioned themselves as a champion of PC users as well as a brand that promotes diversity and uniqueness by using the I'm a PC character. The brand positioning set Microsoft apart from their competitors like Apple, which used to portray PC consumers in a negative way. Microsoft used this campaign to establish its brand identity as a provider of accessible, inclusive, and adaptable technological solutions. Microsoft showed its commitment to taking care of their audience and satisfying their demands of its consumers by showing a variety of people positively expressing their loyalty towards PC. This also leads to an increased number of customer recognition and loyalty. Besides, the advertising campaign promotes the diversity and flexibility of Microsoft products, including the ability to utilize PCs for different tasks and activities. Microsoft stated the practical benefits of its product and positioned them as essential tools for business, education, and pleasure by showing people using PCs in everyday situation. What about you, Eng Shiwei?
Thank you, Brendan. So I sincerely believe that Microsoft did a good job by acknowledging Apple campaigns. In my opinion, this strategy's move was beneficial, especially considering the Microsoft positions as a more affordable alternative to Apple prices offering, which are often out of reach of many consumers. Let's introduce the Get a Match campaign by Apple, which main goal was to highlight a number of witty, laid-back, and imaginative Mac OS personalities. However, the economic recession hit hard, affecting the consumer purchasing power and making a high-priced product like Apple less attainable for many people. So, seizing this opportunity, Microsoft responded with its I'm a PC campaign. This initiative aimed to preserve Microsoft's reputation and emphasize the affordability and versatility for its computers and software. The campaign showcased real people from various walks of life using PCs for different purposes, highlighting the accessibility and practicality of Microsoft product. Totally, it was a plunge for Microsoft product by acknowledging Apple campaigns because the campaign was initially by a Microsoft employee who transferred a PC into a stylish Apple gadget. I think it's enough to me share. Perhaps Ivy will bring different points to us, right, Ivy?
Thank you, Anshiwe. So now I'll continue with cons of Microsoft by doing a good things by acknowledging Apple's campaign and its own marketing message. Even though by acknowledging Apple's campaign is good, but there is a several cons by doing this action. One of them is this will risk of strengthening competitor. By acknowledging Apple's campaign, Microsoft might inadvertently strengthen the competitor's message and draw more attention to it potentially benefiting Apple more than themselves. Certainly, when Microsoft acknowledges Apple's, it essentially gives additional exposure and credibility to Apple's message, and this can happen in several ways. One is amplifying Apple's message, two is validation of competitors and increased publicity.
Okay. In conclusion, we can say that comprehensive analysis of Microsoft's strategy response in both good and pure economic times, highlighting their investment in innovation during prosperity and their focus on cloud service and customer support during downturns. It also delves into the pros and cons of during downturns. It also delves into the pros and cons of Microsoft AMA-PC campaign in response to Apple Get a Mac campaign, discussing how it helped rebuild brand identity and promote diversity while also potentially strengthening Apple narrative. Overall, we discussed about the importance of strategic adaptability and proactive brand management in maintaining Microsoft market leadership. Okay. In addition, I want to talk about its renowned product and service. Microsoft has made significant strides in sustainability and corporate social responsibility. The company is committed to becoming carbon negative by 2030 and is actively investing in renewable energy projects to reduce its environmental impact. Microsoft has also prioritized inclusion and accessibility, developing technologies such as the Xbox Adaptive Controller to make games more accessible to people with disabilities. Through initiatives such as the Microsoft philanthropist program, the company support education, workforce development, and non-profits globally aiming to bridge the digital divide. Additionally, Microsoft research and innovation efforts have led to breakthrough development in mixed reality with HoloLens, and the company continues to push boundaries in sectors such as healthcare with AI-driven solutions, highlighting its dedication to harnessing technology for the good of society. How about you, Pika? Do you want to add more explanation?
Okay, let me add more about the Microsoft strategy during the good economic times, which was strategic acquisitions. In good economic times, Microsoft leveraged its strong financial positions to pursue strategic acquisitions that complement and expand its existing product portfolio. By acquiring companies with innovative technologies and significant market presence, Microsoft enhanced its capabilities and accelerates growth in key areas such as cloud computing, cybersecurity, and enterprise software. These acquisitions enable Microsoft to integrate new technologies, talent, and customer bases, thereby strengthening its competitive advantage. This strategic expansion approach allows Microsoft to quickly adapt to market change, address emerging opportunities, and consolidate its positions as a leader in the technology sector. Do you agree with my point, Junaida?
Yes, Safika, I really agree with your point. What can I see from their strategy during the poor economic times? They focus on enhancing productivity, tools, and remote work solution. They promote product like Microsoft 365, which integrates Office application, cloud storage, and advanced security. This helps business maintain productivity and collaboration despite economic challenges. Additionally, Microsoft often prioritizes cost management and effective improvement internally, ensuring they remain financially strong. They also invest in upskilling programs and support for small and medium-sized enterprise, helping them adopt digital tools and improve their resilience. Furthermore, Microsoft maintains a strong emphasis on customer feedback, adapting their service to meet the evolving needs of businesses facing economic pressures. These strategies help Microsoft support their customer and stay competitive during the tough economic times. Next, Azwan, how about you? You want to add more your point?
Alright, Junaida. Besides of creative strategies that like I said before, the cons of this campaign also the lack of product differentiation also one of cons in IMPC campaign. One of the major criticism of the campaign was that it didn't effectively highlight what made Microsoft product unique or better than Apple's. Instead, it focused more on the people who use PCs. This is a problem because by not emphasizing the specific strength and features of PCs, Microsoft missed a crucial opportunity to show potential customers why they should choose to PC over Mac. The campaign was more about defending the PC brand in general rather than showcasing why Microsoft products are superior or innovative. They should have done differently because Microsoft should have focused more on the unique advantages of their software and hardware. For instance, they could have highlighted the wide range of options available with PCs, the flexibility and customization, the compatibility with various professional and creative applications, or even specific features of Windows that are not available on Macs. What is your opinion about the another pros, Brendan?
In my opinion, the another pros of the campaign is to increase brand awareness. The campaign actually aimed to reach out a wide range of target audience, including consumers and companies. The campaign focused on customer engagement by creating a community for PC users. By connecting the phrase "I'm a PC," Microsoft created a platform for customers to become familiar with the brand and share their PC related experience. This customer engagement improved brand loyalty while also increasing word of mouth marketing and support among consumers. The campaign's goal is actually to persuade customers while offering an appealing brand image of Microsoft products. Furthermore, Microsoft has segmented their target audience based on psychographic and behavioral factors, including lifestyle, values, and desire. The campaigns attract PC users who come from different backgrounds and professions. For example, Microsoft advertisement had featured students, professionals, and families. It effectively addressed different audience segments through particular messages. Also, the campaign aimed to change public opinion and create a more positive perception towards Microsoft products by using digital and social media to engage viewers and drive conversation with their customers. For example, Microsoft encourages users to contribute their own I'm a PC stories on social media. So that's all for me. I will pass the discussion to Eng Shiwei. What about you, Eng Shiwei?
Thank you, Brendan. So, I would like to share one of the notable aspects of Microsoft strategies was how it turns a perceived disadvantage into a strength. Apple Game Max campaign planted PC as less innovative and less user-friendly compared to Macs. Instead of ignoring these portrayals, Microsoft acknowledged it directly and crafted a response that played to its own strengths. By acknowledging Apple's campaigns, Microsoft didn't shy away from the competitions. Didn't shy for the competition means they addressed it head-on. This bold approach demonstrates Microsoft's confidence in its product and its willingness to engage in the conversations that Apple has started. The I'm a PC campaign was particularly effective because it resonated with a broad audience who need functional, affordable technology during tough economic times. Microsoft also emphasized the customizations and flexibility of PC, contrasting them with the more rigid and controlled ecosystem of Apple products. These measures appeal to the consumer who value the ability to personalize their computing experience, choose from a wider range of hardware options, and avoid being locked into a single ecosystem. So I will let Ivy to share her opinions.
So the next cause is heterogeneous competition. By acknowledging Apple's campaign could escalate the competition between the two companies, leading to both aggressive marketing tactics and potentially alienating some consumers. Heterogeneous competition between Apple and its competitors like Samsung might feel compelled to respond with its own bold strategies, potentially leading to a more intense rivalry. This could mean more aggressive pricing, product innovation, and marketing campaigns, which might inadvertently alienate some consumers who prefer a more potentially overshadowing more consideration like customer loyalty or brand values. Heterogeneous competition between tech giants like Apple and Samsung tends to lead a fierce battle for consumer attention and market dominance. When one company launches bold marketing campaigns, It often probes its competitors to respond in kind, leading to a tit-for-tat escalation of aggressive tactics. Samsung might feel the needs to match Apple intensity with its own innovative products, competitive pricing strategies, and attention-grabbing market campaigns. While this can result in addicting advancement for consumers, as a result, the focus on aggressive marketing tactics could overshadow this announced consideration, potentially leading to a loss of consumer trust and loyalty in the long run.
Okay. In the discussion highlight, the diverse strategy Microsoft employs in different economic climates and the impact of its marketing campaign. During prosperous times, Microsoft leveraged strategy acquisition to enhance its product portfolio and market presence, ensuring continued growth and innovation. In challenging economic conditions, the company emphasized productivity tools and remote work solutions, catering to the evolving needs of business and maintaining financial resilience. The I am a PC campaign, while successfully in increasing brand awareness and customer engagement, faced cris- criticisms for not differentiating Microsoft products from competitors like Apple. The campaign creative nature to Apple's Get a Mac ads showcased Microsoft's strengths in customization and flexibility, but also intensive competition, potentially alienating some consumers. Overall, Microsoft's ability to adapt its strategy based on economic conditions and market challenge underscores its resilience and leadership in the tech industry. The discussion emphasized the importance of balancing aggressive marketing with maintaining customer loyalty and brand values. That's all for this part. Thank you. Okay, my next point is about the release of its two flagship programs like Microsoft Word and Excel. In the late 1980s, Microsoft transformed personal computing since its inception in 1985. Excel has been the industry standard for spreadsheet software, providing users with powerful features for organizing, analyzing and visualizing data. It is invaluable for usage in business, education, and personal life because it because to its comprehensive features and user-friendly layout. Microsoft Word quickly became the industry standard for word processing software, establishing the benchmark for editing and creating documents in 1989. Word swiftly established itself as a mainstay of the digital writing environment, with its intuitive design and extensive features revolutionizing how people and organizations treat textual communication. Excel and Word work together to establish Microsoft leadership in office productivity software, enabling people all around the world to achieve success in their effort. Ika, are you want to add more points?
Yes, my third point about Microsoft strategy during the good economic time was expansion of cloud services. Economic prosperity allows Microsoft to aggressively expand its cloud computing services, particularly through its Azure platform. Increased enterprise spending on digital transformation, initiatives create a favorable environment for Microsoft to grow its cloud infrastructure and services. The company invests heavily in building new data centers, enhancing service offerings, and developing advanced cloud solutions tailored to diverse industry needs. These expansions not only meet the rising demand for scalable and secure cloud services but also solidifies Azure's positions as a key revenue driver to Microsoft, contributing significantly to the company's overall growth and market dominance. Do you guys agree with my points?
Yes, I agree.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
I think all of us agree with your point. Before that, I really like Shakawi point just now. The smart step that Microsoft took during those tough times is their committed to corporate social responsibility, which is, as we know, CSR. Microsoft takes CSR seriously, especially during economic downturns. They actively support community initiative, caring effort, and sustainability practice. By engaging in CSR activities, Microsoft not only contributes to social and environmental well-being, but also enhance its reputation and brand resilience. They do it through various channels. For instance, Microsoft invests in community projects such as providing technology access to understand communities and supporting education programs. They also have caring efforts focused on areas like healthcare, humanitarian aid, and environmental conversion. Additionally, Microsoft prioritizes sustainability practice within their own operation, aiming, um, aiming to reduce its environmental footprint and promote sustainable business practice. I think Azwan has another point to point out. So let's listen.
Thank you, Junaida, for the opportunity. So my point is the third cons, in my opinion. The campaign aimed to counter Apple's Get Make ads by showcasing a variety of PC users. However, instead of changing the narrative, it ended up reinforcing some existing stereotypes about PCs and their users. Apple's campaign had already painted PCs as being primarily for business, productivity, and more serious tasks, while Macs were portrayed as cool, creative, and fun. By focusing on the diversity of PC users, Microsoft didn't do enough to shift these perceptions. It inadvertently confirmed that the idea that PCs were still the choice for professionals and more traditional tasks. But the campaign didn't break away from the image Apple had created. The IMPC ad showed people from different professions and walks of life using PCs, but many of these roles were aligned with the stereotype of PCs being tools for work and not play. This reinforced the notion that PCs were for serious work, while Macs were for creativity and enjoyment. For example, in the ads you had see teachers, engineers, scientists, and office working saying I am PC. While this highlighted diversity, it didn't challenge the idea that PC were mostly for productivity. There were not enough examples of PCs being used in creative fields or by people in more unconventional, fun roles. Okay, that's all from me.
I agree from point of Azan, which point out about the cons of the I'm a PC campaign, where Microsoft didn't do enough to shift those perception. from their competitors, Apple's. However, Microsoft I'm a PC campaign was actually an advertising strategy to differentiate themselves from its competitor, who have having a huge hit with its I'm Get a Mac and the I'm a PC campaign. So this I'm a PC campaign actually aimed to promote the variety of PC users, highlighting that computers were actually not restricted to a single group or stereotype. So it doesn't mean whether who use the PC, either engineer, doctors, or so on. So this idea contrasted with Apple's pitch, which frequently presented Mac users as fashionable and creative, perhaps repelling individuals who did not match the picture. Furthermore, Microsoft did highlight the price and accessibility of PCs in its marketing. Microsoft hoped to illustrate that PCs were acceptable for everyone, regardless of money or profession, by displaying all types of individuals using them in different situations. This was a clear rebuttal to Apple's reputation for selling premium products at higher price. So the highlight here is about the price and accessibility that they want to promote it from this I'm a PC campaign. So do you guys agree? And what about you, Eng Shiwei?
Yes, I do agree with your points, Brendan, because Microsoft doing the marketing strategy in the clever strategy and during situations. So, but for my point, I would like to elaborate some different things because an integrating trace is at the in the campaign beginning. It starts with a Microsoft employee who cleverly convert a PC into a cheap Apple device, showcasing the versatility and potentials of PC and combining the best of both worlds. This creative approach brought to light a number of important facets of Microsoft's strategy and product advantages. The worker creative ideas of turning a plain old PC into something that looked like an Apple device was brilliant. It demonstrates the PC innate adaptability and customizability, which had long been Microsoft's primary selling point. PC may be customized with a wide variety of hardware configurations and software, which allow them to be tailored to different user needs and preferences, unlike Apple's strictly regulated ecosystem. That's my point. Do I right to you all, especially Ivy? How you feel for my point?
I think it's a good point, Shiwe. So for my next point is about caused by this campaign is loss of focus. It could distract from Microsoft on marketing message and product strange, leading to confusion among consumers about what sets Microsoft apart from Apple. The heightened competition and focus on matching Apple's marketing intensity could indeed direct Microsoft attention away from its own unique strengths and messaging. As Microsoft shifts its resources and efforts to keep up with Apple's aggressive tactics, there's a risk of its own marketing message and failing to effectively communicate its distinctive products and advantages. This loss of focus may result in confusion among consumers about what truly sets Microsoft apart from Apple. Without a clear and assistant marketing highlighting its unique value proposition, Microsoft could struggle to differentiate itself in the minds of consumers, leading to missed opportunity for brand building and customer acquisition. So, for overall loss of focus resulting from head-to-head competition with Apple has the potential of underestimate Microsoft's ability of effectively communication, its brand identity and product strength. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, so overall, the discussion present a multi-phase analysis of Microsoft strategy and campaign, highlighting both their success and shortcoming, while expansion in cloud service during economic prosperity and iti- initiatives like corporate social responsibility demonstrate Microsoft's ability and commitment to broader societal goals. They are concerned regarding the effectiveness of, of their advertising campaign, particularly in countering Apple's narrative and maintaining focus on their own strengths. The IMPC campaign attempted to showcase diversity and affordability, inadvertently reinforce existing stereotypes and could have led to a loss of focus on Microsoft's unique product offering. Ultimately, Microsoft's challenge lies in striking a balance between competitive positioning against rivals like Apple while effectively communicating its own brand identity and product advantage to consumer, ensuring sustained growth and market leadership. That's all for this part. Thank you. So, guys, the last part for this discussion is some of the service include Skype, Microsoft Advertising, and Microsoft Online Service, among others. The provision of this product and service has been the main source of profit to the company. This in turn helps is in placing the company in a good position in the market as is an indication of good performance. An aspect that is desired by all organizations as well as customers. Generally, Microsoft have performed relatively well over the past years. This has led other companies to desire to utilize the company production strategies in an effort to excel in their business operation. This has greatly increased the level of competition in the industry, this necessitating that Microsoft engage in even more strategic measures. You want to add last point about this company, Pika?
Yes. Thank you, Shakawi. Here's my last points for Microsoft strategy during the good economic times. Microsoft strategy during strong economic periods includes diversifying its revenue streams to ensure long-term financial stability and growth. Beyond its core software products, the company explores new business areas such as gaming through Xbox and related services, and professional networking with LinkedIn. By broadening its portfolio, Microsoft reduced dependence on any single market segment and mitigates risks associated with market volatility. This diversified approach allows Microsoft to capture emerging opportunities across different industries, enhance customer value through integrated solutions, and sustain robust financial performance regardless of economic fluctuations. I think that's all from my point of view. I'd like Junaida to continue with the discussion.
Thanks, Shafika. I also come to the end of my point about Microsoft's strategy during inflation by focusing on long-term sustainability. Instead of chasing short-term gains, Microsoft prioritized initiatives that contribute to long-term value creation. They make strategic investment, particularly in research and development, to drive innovation to and stay ahead of the curve. By fostering a culture of innovation and continuous improvement, Microsoft ensure that They are consistently evolving and adapting to changing improvement, adapting to changing market conditions. This resilience is essential during economic downturns. For instance, Microsoft invests in renewable energy project and adopt environmentally friendly practice across their operation. While this initiative may require upfront investment, they contribute to cost saving and reputation enhancement in long run. They also prioritize talent development and retention. By investing in their workforce and empowering employees, Microsoft fosters a culture of creativity and productivity. This not only drives innovation but also strengthens employee loyalty, which is vital for sustained success. Next, I will pass to Azwan.
Right, Juneda, thank you. The next criticism or the cons of the campaign was that it had limited emotional connections. It means the idea is that the campaign didn't do enough to create a strong emotional bond with the audience. Emotional connections in advertising can be very powerful because they help people feel personally attached to a brand. This campaign falls short in creating these connections. The campaign mainly focused on showcasing the diversity of PC users, which was great for demonstrating the wide appeal of PCs. However, it didn't really tap into deeper emotions. It was more about stating facts than telling a compelling, heartfelt story that people could relate to on a personal level. For example, Apple's Get a Mac campaign, for instance, created a strong emotional appeal by portraying Macs as fun, friendly, and cool. The characters were relatable and had a personality that people could connect with emotionally. They didn't just talk about features, they told a story about lifestyle and identity. Microsoft could have focused on personal stories of how PCs have impacted people's lives in meaningful ways. For example, they could have highlighted a musician who creates beautiful music using a PC, or a student who achieved their dreams with the help of PC technology. These kinds of stories will create a stronger emotional bond with the audience. Do you agree with me, Brendan?
Yes, I agree with you, Azwan. Actually, from the Microsoft I'm a PC campaign, they didn't actually, how to say, talk about their features. There is more on lifestyle and identity. So I think they actually could focus more on the features to let others people know about their features. Like they can follow like Apple. So lastly, when compared to Macs, PCs actually allow more customization, even though they didn't put it through their advertisement, but which Microsoft made advantage of in its marketing. So by emphasizing the adaptability and flexibility of PCs, Microsoft hoped to appeal to consumers who valued the opportunity to tailor the computing experience on the taste and requirement. The I'm a PC campaign promoted the interoperability of PCs with a wide range of software and hardware. Microsoft point out that PCs could effortlessly interact with a variety of devices and apps, making them suited for both professionals and personal use. This differed with Apple ecosystem, which emphasized compatibility within its own line of products. In general, Microsoft I'm a PC campaign uses effective marketing methods and approaches to build its brand image, engage customers, and promote the value of PCs. But integrating its advertising message with consumers need to be taught, and Microsoft have effectively identified itself as brand that promotes diversity, encourage people, and deliver helpful solutions for everyday challenges. So that's all for me. So do you agree with me, Ng Shi Wei?
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Brandon. So for me, Microsoft also have been doing market segmentations with their target customer in the right way. So Microsoft I'm a PC campaign effectively address Apple critiques and highlight the useful advantage of PC, turning a perceived deficit into a strength. In addition to preserving Microsoft's reputation, this tactic increased the company relevance in a time of uncertain economic conditions. Microsoft skillfully found Apple high and appeal and solidly filled its market positions by emphasizing price, adaptability, and genuine user experience. Unsurprisingly, Microsoft's decision to enlarge Apple campaigns was a strategy move that played to its strengths by positioning its product as affordable and versatile. Microsoft effectively countered the Apple high-end appeal. The IMPC campaign capitalized on the economic contents, making a Microsoft offering more relevant and accessible to be a wider audience. This approach not only preserved Microsoft's reputation but also reinforced its market position during a challenging economic period. So it's for me. How about your opinions, Ivy?
So from the previous point from Shiwe, it can cause negative association depending on the tone and context of Microsoft response. There's a risk of creating a negative association with their brand if the acknowledgement is perceived as pretty or insincere. If Microsoft response to Apple's campaign is perceived as pretty or insincere, it could indeed create a negative with their brand. Consumers are quick to pick up on the authenticity of marketing message and early attempt by Microsoft. A response that comes across as a defensive for overly critical of Apple, where sorry, consumer will value authenticity and transparency in their interaction with brands instead of enhancing Microsoft image. Such response could undermine trust and credibility. So, in summary, the tone and content of Microsoft response to Apple's campaign will be critical in shaping consumer perception and determining whether it strengthens or weakens their brand image. A misstep in this regard could result in a negative association that is damaging the Microsoft reputation and long-term success. That's for overall for my points. Thank you.
Okay, let me conclude that. From the above discussion, we can see that it is evident that Microsoft company has performed well over the past and has managed to secure a competitive market position. Its success is attributed to a variety of factors. For instance, a strong management body and established brand name, strong and experienced workforce, and uli- utilization of information technology, among others. Truth or doubt, it has some weaknesses and it faces some threats. It has been able to overcome this and its financial performance has been excellent over the past. That's all for me, and thank you everyone for your ideas and explanation about this company.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You.
Bye bye.